Welcome back. Take a handful of talented musicians, some classic rock songs and ballads, and you get the Tributaries. Coming up this weekend, the music of Linda Ronstadt is going to fill the Fox Theater. And here to give us a preview are Walker Foard, Mindy Ronstadt, and the rest of the Tributaries. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Our pleasure.
Such a pleasure to see you. Walker, let's start with you introducing your bandmates.
Okay, right here we've got Fred Coy on bass guitar, and sings. This is, your name again? Joe Murphy. Joe Murphy. He's the Timothy B. Schmidt from the Eagles look-alike.
Excellent.
Back here, America's favorite drummer, Allan Bartlett. Over here, Mike Sayers on guitar and lead vocal. And of course, in front of me, the one we've all come to see. We have to call her Her Majesty when we're around her. No, I'm kidding. She's very modest. This is Mindy Ronstadt.
Well, she definitely deserves that name. I mean, she's part of such a musical legacy, definitely, yes. Not only in Tucson, but around the world. So talking about how the Tributaries came together, give us an idea of what the original idea was behind it.
Well, it started off with me actually wanting to do a Simon and Garfunkel show, which I ended up putting together, and because of the kindness of Tony Terry and other people at the Gaslight Music Hall and Gaslight Theater, we were able to present that show. Later, a year or two later, I talked with them about the idea of doing an Eagles show. We put together a terrific Eagles show, which also was at those two theaters. But for that show, I called Mike, and he was playing with these other gentlemen, with Fred and Joe. And so we became, really at that time, the Tributaries, doing an Eagles show. We also do a Super Songs of the 60s show. We do a Monkees and a Neil Diamond show. What else? Oh, Woodstock show. We do a Return to Woodstock show.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of really great tribute shows that we, I think just because we have a unique blend of different styles of musician and talent, I think we do a pretty good job with them.
What a repertoire. I mean, it's so dynamic of you guys to be able to switch from all those different styles and all those songs. I mean, I'm very impressed. And Mindy, obviously, not a coincidence. Your last name's Ronstadt. Your aunt was Linda Ronstadt. What's it like growing up with Linda as an aunt?
She was just my aunt, which was really fun. But it's, you know, the family, the Ronstadt family is so big here that somebody always knows somebody. So my dad was police chief, and there are people everywhere. So it wasn't just about her. But I have to say, last night, my son was watching The Simpsons.
Yeah. And
he happened to be watching an episode, and and I looked up and I said, "Oh, this is the one that Aunt Lindy is on." And his
oh my God.
Mind blown.
Wow.
He thought that was the coolest thing ever. So, you know, those little moments are
How
really
incredible
fun.
is that? Well, it's certainly exciting to have Linda in your family, of course, and she's probably excited with what you've gone on to do, also sort of continuing that legacy of music, right?
Again, there's so many of us in town who play around town. We're everywhere. So I think, you know, it's just all part of the big, very musical family.
Definitely. So we're going to get a preview of what you guys are going to be doing this Saturday here in the show in just a couple minutes. But if someone goes out to the show, it's going to be second Saturday, so downtown's going to be hopping. Give us an idea of what to expect when someone comes out to watch the show.
Well, it's a 2-hour show. We do like a little 10-minute break, you know, in between, so 2 sets. But it's going to be all those songs you remember, all the good Linda Ronstadt songs. We had so much fun trying to figure out what songs we wanted to do in the show. It was awful trying to narrow it down.
Yeah.
But it was all, you know, oh, what about this song? Oh, I love that song. We should do that. And that was like 2 hours of that. So.
Right. Certainly all recognizable tunes. Anyone who loves music is going to really enjoy this show. So I want to thank you all so much for joining us here, hauling all this gear early. Well, not early, I guess, but it is early for musicians.
Right. For us, it was
but
early.
Thanks again for coming. I can't wait to hear you play. Thank you. Now, see the Tributaries live for free this Saturday at the Fox Theater, with the first set starting at 7 p.m. and the second one starting at 8. For more information, visit thetributaries.com. Now, here are the Tributaries performing Linda Ronstadt's Silver Threads and Golden Needles.
I don't want your lonely mansion with a tear in every room. All I want is the love you promised beneath the haloed moon. But you think I should be happy with your money and your name, and hide myself I met in this heart of mine.